Hi again. My legs are missing in the snow, but that's what I get for when we're doing the Inchling origin all over again. Today we've got the improved Inchling, created by a Discord user known as Overgrown. This actually can be found on Modriff as a .jar file for once, which is going to make it a lot easier for you. And basically the idea behind this is it's taking the age-old Inchling origin from Origins Plus, or Extra Origins, and improving it. Adding new things, new fun, new stuff. Improved Inchling is a 3-impact origin. Tiny and agile, Inchlings navigate the world with unmatched stealth and vertical prowess. Their delicate frame and unique metabolism offer both advantages and challenges. From effortlessly evading nature's obstacles to experiencing intense sugar rushes, Inchlings tread a fine line between nimble advantages and vulnerable limitations. Inchling Ascendancy. Drawing from their innate connection to the tiniest crevice and surfaces, Inchlings have evolved a swift and seamless climbing technique which allows them to glide up vertical terrains with the grace and speed of a wall runner, which you can activate, turn on and off with your primary ability. You see this beautiful tree over here. Once we get over there, there's actually a lot more here. As you see, the ability is currently turned off, so we don't climb, but if I press G, our primary ability key, and suddenly we climb. A neat little difference that I've already picked up on versus the normal Inchling is that it won't automatically climb when you're up against a wall. Instead, you press space, and it will climb then. We go up to the tree here, and you see it's not climbing yet, but if I press space, now we climb. Actually, a really good thing because it leads you won't accidentally climb random crap you didn't want to climb, so already an amazing change, just noted there. Minuscule Majesty. Embodying the essence of the diminutive stature, Inchlings have been granted the unique advantage of being the tiniest beings in the realm. We are not that big. Let's get some blocks to scale, eh? For scale, this is the Inchling up against a block. And this is an Inchling up against a slab. As you can see, we are just barely shorter than a slab. We're the equivalent of just under half a block tall. And if you put 3 snow piles on top of each other, you see that the Inchling is just marginally taller than it. You add the 4th one, and it's taller than you, because it becomes the equivalent of a slab. But at 3, it is shorter than you, so that gives you a good whereabouts on the height of the Inchling. Allows you to make some really small bases. Companion Mounter. Inchlings can mount and ride other players and entities, whether seeking a vantage point, swift transport, or simply bonding with allies. Right-click on the entity. Now, I don't have another player to share with this experience with them today, which is very unfortunate for me. I think it's fortunate for the person who would have been involved in this. Who knows how they would enjoy someone riding them. But hey, it's an Iron Golem. Look at us, guys. It's an Iron Golem, eh? Right on top of its head, we get to be protected from any mobs. Silent Stride. The Inchling's delicate and lightweight frame grants them the unique ability of moving with such quietness and precision that they are undetectable to Skulk's senses. If we move near it, as you can see, it's not detecting us. We can even jump and it won't do anything, but you walk on the Skulk sensor, it suddenly knows you're there, because that's just how this goes. But it won't know you're around it. Efficient Metabolism. The Inchling's compact physiology conserves energy with remarkable efficiency, reducing their need for frequent sustenance. However, the exertion of sprinting or swimming, given their size and the greater distance covered, accelerates their hunger, demanding a careful balance of speed and endurance. Suddenly, oh yeah, I can see that. You can see the normal pace, if you look at the hunger bar, I'll zoom into it, you can see the apple skin, the normal pace popping in, and then it jumps, which is the Origin's effect of this kicking in. Yeah, you can see that hunger going really quick, but if I just walk and jump, jumping takes no hunger. Usually jumping takes a small smidgen of hunger. It might take a bit of hunger when we jump enough times, but ultimately it doesn't do anything. Swimming, oh god. Swimming is already leading it to decrease at a pretty rapid rate, which is very interesting. Sugar-fueled Frenzy. The Inchling's unique metabolism reacts intensely to sugar. Consuming it triggers a powerful sugar rush, granting them unparalleled speed and enhanced saturation. However, indulging too much or too often in this sweet temptation risks overstimulation, potentially leading to nausea, blurred vision, and rapid hunger depletion. Grab a stack of the sugar, the good stuff. Right-click. Let's see some. And you can see, we got full hunger now. It gives us saturation 4 and... Okay, let's try it again. So for about 4 seconds, you get speed and saturation 4. The saturation 4 is crazy. See, That is definitely not speed 1. That is so fast. Granted, we're on ice. So as we continue to indulge in this madness. There it is. This time, I think that's the 5th sugar we've had in a row. We get nausea and hunger for a minute, and our vision gets blurred. Oh boy. Oh god. I'll cut back when this stops. Well, that was an experience. And what, if we eat another one now, it's back to normal. Okay, so basically, after you eat 5 bits of sugar in a row, you'll get a fun disadvantage, and then it'll go back to normal after that. Interesting. Cool. Feather Light Glide. Harnessing the lightweight essence of a feather or the aerodynamic nature of paper, Inchlings can momentarily glide through the air. This allows them to descend peacefully and turning a potential falls into controlled flights, ensuring a soft landing every time. This is interesting. So let's go to creative mode and let's just go on top of a tree. We could have probably climbed up here, but we don't care. So if we just... Okay, from reading this ability, I now understand how this works. What this does is it stops you from taking fall damage from around 3 blocks of falling. Which normally isn't particularly much, but that probably would be enough to do a little bit of fall damage. Ultimately, it's an ability that exists. You might find it useful. It will probably it'll stop stuff like this from being anything worthwhile. Or if we go up to here, if I can get up to the top, it'll stop fall damage for the first 3 blocks, but the moment you hit the 4th block, you'll start taking normal fall damage for your height again. Nimble Nature. The Inchling's delicate frame, whilst reducing their heart count, gives them with unmatched agility, allowing for rapid strikes. However, their compact structure demands closer engagement, slightly limiting their combat and building reach. In this balance of vulnerability and speed, the Inchling thrives. So for the specifics, you have 5 hearts in total, 0.5 more attack speed, 0.25 less attack range, and 1 less build range. I would say it's not world-ending. When it comes to building, this will actually change how you have to do a lot of things, but considering the Inchling can climb, it's not the end of the world. It will just mean that timing such as using a water bucket or a snow bucket or just doing MLG fall strats, stopping your fall damage at the last moment will be a lot more difficult because you have 1 less block of range for reach, so you have 1 block less of room before you'll hit the ground. Yeah, I mean, I do notice the 0.5 attack speed increase because it is noticeably throwing out my usual attack patterns. Like, it's making my usual attack patterns a little weird. But ultimately, it's not a massive difference. A delicate dodger. The Inchling's nimble form effortlessly evades nature's prickly defenses. Thorns and brambles pose no threat, and even the stickiest of cobwebs can't hinder their swift movement. You hear that right? The most painful things in Minecraft, suddenly, don't affect you anymore. I mean, let's get everyone's favorite. Let's get some sand, a cactus. It's right next to snow. That's totally going to work. But it's funny. Cactus and a snow biome. Who knew? Let's go to survival mode and let's hug it. Let's get on top of it. Oh, man. What a crunchy delight. It's got along with this. Let's walk right... Okay, it slows us down through this, but it doesn't hurt us. So, it's not world ending. We can force our way through the webs. It can't stop us and we're free. Yeah, okay. Yeah, webs usually take like eons to go through. Like, you're still going through very fast here. Like, that's actually really good. Fragile bones! The Inchling's tiny frame is more susceptible to damage, making them take an additional 10% damage from all sources. No wonder why that fall damage was hurting so much earlier. I mean, there's not really a way to show this off. I'm sure you can just understand that you'll take noticeably more damage than what you did before. And when you have 5 hearts, that's pretty bad. Miner, their small stature makes mining slower for Inchlings. I mean, we've already seen it already. Like, actually, I think the best way to do this is if we... which would make this shovel effectively Insta break dirt. Oh yeah, that's a noticeable change. So this is instant break really well. Oh yeah, that is so noticeable. Delicate swimmer. Water currents are more challenging for inchlings due to their lightweight nature. Thus, they have more difficulty swimming. I mean, I'm pretty sure I would show this would have been seen earlier when I was swimming for the other ability. But let's go here. Yeah. I mean, I think you can see where the major thing is here. You don't sprint swim. Like, you don't go to the sprint swim at all. Like, I'm pressing my control key, which is what I use to toggle sprint. As you can see, it's not going into the shift swim mode. Burden armor. While inchlings can don armor, anything heavier than leather weighs them down significantly. This added weight slows their movement. So the final one is adding armor. If I just clear off the effect that I've got, so I don't have the bubbles everywhere anymore, we will go grab ourselves. As we can see, as we throw on our leather armor, we're still going the same pace as we was before. So let's get rid of it. If we start moving, start sprinting, as you can see, as we throw on armor, our speed severely decreases. So for each piece of armor that you have on that's heavier than leather, the more your speed is decreased. Making it when you have a full diamond set, you go about this fast, which this is on ice, so it's a little faster than what you would expect. And if we get sugar, we saw our speed before on ice, it was insane. We get some sugar, and it's not bad. It's not bad, but it's not great either. And that was the improved Inchling. What are your thoughts on that one? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, these come from my Discord server where people have been suggesting them for a very long time. So if you have any suggestions, come join my Discord server. Drop it in that chat box, and I will see you guys in the next one. Click this video on screen now for more content. Bye bye.